2009 Dodge Nitro SLT.
Yo, the lies are inaccurate cause this Nitro's immaculate. It mostly runs on 87 octane and ejaculate. Go ahead, hit on all the ladies this car draws. They be hassling me like Pennsylvania blue state laws. Or that girl named Jeanette who goes to school out of state. She kinda looks like Renoa from Final Fantasy VIII. But wait, she drama like Bobby Brown in New Edition. I didn't want her issue so I canceled my subscription. We bring in the news like blues bringing the clues. Like Payless BOGO sales be bringing the shoes. We put the screws to these cars, so ready the glue to put the Nitro's ego back together. Regular car reviews.
Lee Iacocca had to be gone before the Dodge division of Chrysler could forge something so legendarily average. This is not necessarily the worst car we've reviewed, but it's certainly the most there. I'm not sure we've gotten any car that's so completely existing. We can appreciate Chrysler reaching out to the Slumdog 100 Air with this Dodge Breadmaker SLT, but there's a reason that they only made this thing between 2007 and 2012. That was the only period with a tolerance for it. The Dodge Nitro made its debut at the 2005 Chicago Auto Show as a concept car with an aluminum interior design. The vents behind the front fenders, the trim around the door handles and rear hatch, the center stack and the shifter. From day one, the Nitro was such an aluminum monster that its arch nemesis was probably named Fatty Magoo. You see, the Nitro was important in its time because this was the only car that Chrysler had that was a compact SUV. They had to come out with something because the Liberty was gone, and the Jeep Wrangler started to get too big. It was no longer the small, fun, bouncy SUV that it was in the 90s. The Dodge Nitro is the car you're expected to drive if you're male. I mean, look at it. Yeah, right. Europe, this is what's considered a small SUV here. This is the standard ride height. If you stand next to this thing, you have to reach your arm over your head to touch the roof. All models were available with rear-wheel drive and a shared platform with the Jeep Liberty, except this body was much larger, right? It was an entry-level SUV for entry-level masculinity. But what you have to understand about the Dodge Nitro is that this car found a particular niche. It takes a certain kind of swagger to drive something this average, and if you have that swagger, well, more power to you. In the same way, a confident exterior can overcome a completely wheezing, horrible V6. Yeah, I know it makes 207 horsepower, maybe 205, but the engine cries out in pain if you want it to go fast. It's a completely standard, detuned V6. It's the kind of V6 that you put in a rental car because you know everybody who's going to drive the car is going to abuse it. But again, look how aggressive the Nitro is. It's a masculine wink and a nod to young honeys on Vine Street and a slow roll that says, "Yeah, baby, I got something for that ass. I'm gonna take you to Steak and Shake and give you a Wisconsin butterfly." The Dodge Nitro possesses a lunky, oafish symmetry, which isn't really that surprising for a mid-2000s compact SUV. Again, I say compact in quotes. And the brakes squeal like a drug dealer turning state's evidence. If you manage a GameStop and need a mobile box for your milk crates full of scuzzy hard drives jam-packed with female muscle worship porn, well, Dodge has the car for you. 2009 Dodge Nitro, the official car of middle-aged men who ask, "Who's your daddy?" just in case. Except, okay, well, this is all a bit reductive. A lot of different kinds of dudes drive this thing. Informing the profile of just the type of person who enters a Dodge Nitro and comes out the other side with his dignity intact, we had to do some research on the internet, into Dodge forums, into car blogs, into the open world, and the result? Generally, Nitro owners are friendly. Yeah, right? They don't really pretend this is the best car in the world. It's just all right, I got this. Someone gave it to me. I'm driving it. I'll have it for a few. I mean, it's not, but they're clearly passionate about a car whose time has irreversibly passed. Good people drive Dodge Nitros, even if the appearance and capabilities result in a different perception entirely, because it's hard not to get a certain impression about the driver when seeing this car. For example, the 2009 Dodge Nitro, for the boyfriend who pretends not to have heard when his girlfriend says, "Don't come in me," because this roving porta-john is a boxy shoulder shrug from the guy who gets more puss than Fancy Feast. He's in the prime of his use, banging anything with legs and wetness. He hasn't yet reached the age where he's refilling prescriptions to combat low T or taking his thinning hairline out on the world. You're in the males 18 to 49 demographic. This is what you like. And maybe his feelings have grown past like. Maybe it's flourished into love. Maybe it's beyond his family's ability to understand or cope. The father who just wanted you to pass the bar. The older brother who drops a thrice in the porcelain and doesn't crack a window, or the grandmother who feels that if she just gets Thanksgiving right this year, her grandson will turn straight. They won't understand this love. You own a Dodge Nitro, full of chest and pancake thick hair and the complete Wonder Shows and box set. People just don't get you because you've evolved past getting. Except maybe the problem is that people have gotten you all wrong. Maybe they just want to browbeat you into hating something that you love. So here's our advice. Don't let anybody take something you love away from you. Dude, why do you drive that car? Well, no. If you like a Dodge Nitro, love it. If you like this car, well, wear it with a badge of honor. Wear it proud like the hickey from the prom queen. If the Dodge Nitro's a bad car, so be it. Keep driving it, because that's the only call you get to make. And hating something by consensus is just as bad as going along with the crowd with the things you're supposed to like.
Will the Nitro be a token of some guy's thunder thighs? Oh, he never misses leg day. Oh, the workout is his prize.
Why can't I just go back? It has to give a facsimile of a shifting pattern that doesn't exist on any car ever.
Because it's Jaguar. Jaguar, no, that's 80s Jaguar that's ripped off of, and Mercedes. That's a Daimler Chrysler thing. It's, you know what it is? It's the workaround for having to have a button to release the gear. So by doing a jigsaw pattern, they can skirt the button requirement for an automatic transmission lever.
Why was the button such a problem?
This is America, man. People can't even figure out their gas from their fucking brake pedal here.
Oh, the thing I love the best is the person who forgets which side the thing is on, and they have the hose pulled over their entire car.
In LA, turning left is a fucking thing, and you're going right where those cars are coming from. You're
okay,
going
not the arrow.
Turning left is a fucking thing here. So when I drive around, I try and maximize my right turns while minimizing my left turns. Because it's a time waster. It takes forever to turn left. There's never an arrow where you need it to be. Straight, and then
I gotta merge.
You will be merging. We're gonna take you on the 405 freeway.
Does this thing have a sport mode?
Fuck. It's got. I'll tell you what. It does have a couple things. It has a 110 volt outlet, which is good. It's back here, right? Isn't there an outlet down here?
Yes.
It's a 110 outlet. It has locking differentials, so it actually can go off-road.
Oh.
It has locking diffs, and it has, that's all it has. Those are the only two things it has.
I think this is, it feels a lot like the Dodge Avenger.
It is. The Dodge Avenger on big tires.
There's a merge and another.
That's right and then a left. This is
wow.
The LA phenomenon. No, it's not actually.
Like your off-ramps have off-ramps.
Yo, dog, I heard you like off-ramps.
It's just like the video game.
It is just like Grand Theft Auto. That's what Thad tells me. He plays a lot. Isn't that the most uncomfortable car seat you've ever fucking sat in?
I am LA-ing. I am driving on an LA freeway.
If you wanted to be proper LA-ing, you'd have to go 50 in the left lane.
Is this, am I good? Is he letting me up? Something's
coming. BMW. BMW driver being a BMW driver.
Okay, here I go. I'm being Mr. Efficient Pennsylvania. I'm giving everybody lots of forewarning what I'm doing.